What is up, everybody? If you like the content I put up, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, and leave me a comment below letting me know what you think of today's video. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at Alrakis Skullkeeper, the new Undead Dragon cool lich looking thing that just got released today. We were expecting it to be released tomorrow, which is when I was expecting it to be released, so I didn't really have anything planned today for it, but lo and behold, they have released it today. Now, for those of you that are unaware, there was a little bit of how could I put this? Not really like backlash, but people were kind of like a little bit upset that they were going to be releasing it tomorrow instead of today, today being Wednesday. On every Wednesday, if you're VIP 5 or above, you get the option of doing this VIP portal boost thing that you'll see here, which is something that I discussed in my last video. That's something that's new, that basically it shows you the last 4 most recent heroes. You can pick one of them, and then for 24 hours, you get a 15% drop chance boost in the portal on that one specific hero. But that only happens once a week. That happens on Wednesday, weekly, and then you get 24 hours to do it. So people were a little bit upset that, hey, you know, we're going to have the release be tomorrow, and we're not going to have it in time to have this boost that we can use on Wednesday. Anyways, so people were a little bit upset about it, that we were going to need it for the boss invasion, which is planned for tomorrow, and we weren't going to be able to get it, and we were going to waste a lot of summons. So Dungeon Boss did us a solid, and I guess decided to release it today. I don't know that it's released for everybody that's not VIP also. That I'm not really sure of. All of my accounts are VIP 10 basically, or somewhere around there. So I'm not really sure, but for those of us that do VIP 5 or above, I know for a fact that it's in there. So what I wanted to do is, I'm not going to get really into it. I'm going to do a separate video in the next few days going over all of his abilities. I'm going to show you guys some PvP. I'm going to go really in depth. I'm going to give you a rune guide on him. So definitely, like I mentioned, subscribe, get notifications, stuff like that, so that way I don't have to spam you guys in other chats. But I'm going to go over all that stuff later. What I want to do now is I want to summon him. I want to look at how many summons it takes, how much ether we get from the summons, and to give you an idea more or less of how many summons you would need to be able to 6-star him again if you have this VIP portal boost, which would be at VIP 5 or above. So really, without further ado, let's kind of get to it. This guy here, like I said, is Alrakis Skullkeeper. He is a dragon molded by chaos energy, so he kind of ties into the whole new chaos damage, chaos reduction. He's a little bit gimmicky, at least for the moment, until more stuff starts incorporating chaos damage and all that. I feel like he's specifically designed to try and get you to make more of these chaos runes, the tainted and whatever sanctified runes, to try and get people to use them more. And also the devs really want you to be using those runes for the new islands that came out, and nobody really wants to make them because they're expensive to make and they're hard and they take a lot of mats and a lot of gems. So I think they're trying to push it a little bit more by making this guy ridiculous. Now, without having used him before, a lot of his traits are just kind of nuts here. At first glance, it looks like he would get wrecked by Rayla by being flying, I guess, but realistically, from what I'm hearing from people that have already unlocked him, that's really not the case. He takes a lot less damage. This hero gains 10% rune damage reduction for each other living ally. All allies gain chaos reduction. Now it says additional chaos reduction, so I don't know if that means if they already have chaos reduction, they get it in addition, or if it means even if they don't already have some, they get some. I'm not really sure about that, so we'll dive into that in the next video. I'm not going to get into that right now. Obviously, silence immune. Pretty much every new hero has been silence immune, duh, because we need to make it viable against Jhin. It's kind of a weird little process that this goes through, where they release a new hero, it becomes too OP, and then they have to release every hero immune to what that hero does. But anyways, that's a discussion for a completely different video. Now here's something cool. His basic attack says it does chaos damage, so it goes through shield, it's armor piercing, it ignores elemental resistances. That's just on his basic attack, so that's kind of interesting to see. His first move that he gets before you ascend him, it cleanses debuffs, and it gives a debuff on the enemy that gives them a doom debuff, it's called, which makes it so that they can't be healed and they can't be rezzed. So that's kind of interesting for 3 turns there. After the first ascension, he takes less damage from AoE attacks, so again, kind of to counter Rayla and Jhin and Theron and all these people that are currently very meta. He gets this new attack, Corruption from Within. We'll go into that in the next video, but basically it's ridiculous, does a ton of damage, and adds like a bunch of debuffs. And then this Draconic Heirloom is ridiculous. We're going to go into that more later. but enemies who have the Doom debuff receive 50% more damage. This is for after he dies, so even if you get rid of him, you're not done dealing with him. He's just ridiculous. He has a lot of cool stuff that we're going to go over later in the next video, in the next few days or so, so that I can get a chance to try him out and really be able to give you the best information possible. Okay, so for 2 years now, we've been asking for dragons. They released Furno. Everybody kind of made fun of Furno. He's good, but he looks kind of dopey and kind of dumb, so people made fun of him a lot. And everybody's been asking for another dragon, and finally they released one. But last August, literally a year ago, in the meta focus group, I had told them that I really want an undead dragon. I sent them all these pictures. I was like, you could do a dragon lich with bones and stuff like that, and I'm probably going to put those up on the screen to show you. But last August I was like pushing for this hard, and now we get it. So I'm not going to say that I had, a hand in this character becoming a thing, but I mean, maybe I did. Let's get into these portals here. I do have currently, let's take a look here. I do currently have 700 portals saved up. From what I'm understanding, it should take about 400. Let's look at how much Aether I have. So I've got Aether, 58,000. So let's see how much we end up with afterwards, and let's see how many pulls it actually takes for us to 6-star him here with that boost, with this 15% boost. So let's just dive right into this. Hero drops, you'll notice here, 15%. Awesome. Let's get this going. I do have the game speed boosted a little bit, so we don't have to, so we can go a little bit faster. So it's looking like I'm not getting, oh, there we go. So I'm going to keep any pulls that have him for now. I'm not going to do a reroll. I'm going to keep these just in case somehow, by some stroke of luck, I do a pull that doesn't have him at all. Rayla. I have pretty much everything 6-starred, so realistically this is mostly just going to be Aether. Like this one I didn't get him at all, so I'm just going to re-roll this bad boy. Hopefully we get him. Damn, not looking good for us. 15%. Alright. There we go. What do we got, 30 pulls? Alright, so we now have him to 2-star. We got 2 pulls that time. 3, nice. Alright, let's go back. I just want to be able to keep track so I'm not doing too many pulls here. And we'll ascend him and everything at the end here. Alright, so we need... Alright, cool. Let's keep this going. I don't really see teams changing that much for now, other than other than people needing to add him on. I don't see like PvP offense teams changing that much just from what I've seen. He looks like he'll take the place of a damage dealer. He might take the place of like Malice or something. Maybe, I don't know. It just depends. I guess it'll depend on what type of team comp you're normally running, if it's going to affect. Because it doesn't seem like he has like a lot of like synergies. He doesn't have a synergy with Furno. Like there's no like dragon synergy that I'm seeing so far. You know what I mean? So I don't see him. He just seems like he's going to be an OP hero that you're just going to want on your team, if that makes sense. Alright, so I imagine we've done probably about 70 or 80 pulls by now. I know that we just got him to 3-star just now. I'm going to go star him up real quick here. We're not having the lucky... We got one lucky pull where we got him 3 times, but... I mean, the cool thing is at the end of this, we're gonna look at the math at the end of this, and we're going to see if it works out to like how the old portal was, where it used to... Well, not the old portal, but the way it was... before they took away the guaranteed features. So basically they had these guaranteed features. If you're new to Dungeon Boss, they had these guaranteed features where every time you did a 10 times pull, whoever was featured, you were guaranteed at least 1 unlock. And obviously you could get more than 1, but you were guaranteed at least 1. So it was kind of cool. And then they took that away and people were really mad. Like really mad, and they lowered the drop rates. Like it caused a huge thing, and I mean rightfully so. I mean they made the portals like really all messed up. But this is kind of a way of them to still kind of be a little bit greedy, but at the same time give us back a little bit of that of the ability. It's still like you already saw, you know, it is possible to not pull them at all, but at 15%, I don't know, odds are we should end up getting better than one unlock per 10 pulls. I mean, statistically we should. We're going to see if that ends up working out, because it is still RNG, so you never know. Technically, I could do 700 pulls and never get him, but I mean that would be a statistical anomaly. Like, it's so incredibly unlikely that would happen that it's not even worth talking about, if that makes sense. All right, so we're almost there. Let's see how many we've used so far. So to get to 4-star, it took us what, 153 pulls basically. Let's just say 160 pulls so far. So 10 times summons. All right, not too bad. 160 pulls, huh? 170. I think a lot of people are going to get him to 5-star at least, so that you can fully ascend him. So we'll stop at 5-star and see how many summons I've done. And then maybe in post-production, I'll add like a little thing up on the screen that shows how many it took to get to 3 stars. So for those of you that are a little bit short on summons, you can know what to expect as far as like how many summons it's going to take if you don't have, you know, hundreds and hundreds of summons saved up. Ooh, I didn't get any that time. Oh, I didn't get any again. Oh my god, am I not? That's 30 summons. I didn't get any. Oh man, I'm gonna cry. Alright, there's one. Dungeon boss, make this up to me. Give me like a 3 summon or 3 unlock. Alright, there's one. Come on, give me another one. Bro, I better be getting so much ether off of this. This is rough. That was like 80 summons to get 60 tokens. Come on. Alright, there's 2. Well, the good news is I'd have all my other heroes 6-starred by now. If I didn't already have them. Alright, I think we got 2 that time. Sorry, they're all starting to blend into one. Alright, we got 1. How much should I have? I think I started with like 707 or something like that. Alright, I think this one should get us to 5-star. Oh, we need one more unlock. Come on, give me. Yes! There we go. Very nice. We got 3 that time. Alright, DB tried to make up for it. Alright. Alright, so we're at 5-star now. So to get to 5-star took us... Alright, so 310 summons essentially is what it looks like. 310. Which seems to be sort of on track. Most people were getting him 6-star around 400 summons, so we might be actually getting really crappy luck right now. We're getting really crappy luck, I feel. Let's see here. If we did 310, I guess we're at like a 10% unlock instead of a 15%, which kind of sucks. We should have a little bit more right now. Good luck here. Alright, we got 2 that time. See, the dungeon boss gods are listening right now. They want to give me 2 or 3 every single time, right? Come on. Alright, 1, 2, alright. They know you guys are going to be watching, so that's why they're trying to help me out. Yeah, we've been doing pretty well these last few pulls here. Click, 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 click. I'm sure this clicking is going to sound so annoying on the video. I'm trying to keep my mouse at least as far away as possible. 1, 2. Do they make like quiet mouses? I don't even really. Oh, I got Jimbo. He's like my only other non-6-star. He's so ridiculous. I'm gonna next week on the 15% thing. I'm gonna get him if I can. Oh crap! Is he still even offered in there? All right. I mean, I'm happy with getting his tokens. I'll even count that as a dragon unlock. This is a lot of clicking. All right, we got 3. Killing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Nice. Where were the... What happened on that 5-star run was miserable. We weren't getting crap. We're getting tons of 10 times pulls with nothing. We got like 40 in a row. Or 40 pulls in a row with no unlocks. Alright, we got him twice. Alright, I mean, we only need like 30 more, I think. I wouldn't make it. Just trying to do this. Ooh, not that time. Alright, come on. Alright, 1. Alright, we only need 20 more tokens, bro. That could be 1 more pull. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do it big. We in here. We in here, boys and girls. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Alright, let's check this bad boy out. 6-star. Give him a Blessings of the Seeker. I've got a few Evos available, ready to go. So let's, I mean, we can look at his stats right now before I ascend him. Mostly attack. Let's see here. Chaos. Okay, so this is just like a separate stat now. So that's kind of cool. Chaos Reduction is its own stat. So I assume that means that his passives are just going to add those extra Chaos Reduction to anybody on his team, which is kind of cool. So let's ascend this bad boy up. Alright! Look at him, he looks so sick. Alright, cool. And then I do have some Evos left to make sure we get his final ascension here. But again, let's just look at his stats. His stats didn't change a ton. They're okay. Obviously, got his new abilities. So we will ascend this one more time. Yeah! Look at this badass. Okay, I'm not supposed to cuss. Look at this. Look at this badass. Whatever, I'll cuss. Very cool. Stats. These are his final stats at 6-star. Final Chaos Reduction here. Tempered Soul 3, Born of Chaos. Awesome. His traits, we already talked about those. We're going to do a different video where we go totally into all that stuff. His abilities here. I will level these up right now. Let's get him up to level 80. Alright, he's up to level 80, so obviously his stats change a little bit from that. These are pretty solid stats. I mean, they're not like the... I don't think that they're like necessarily the best in the game, but they're pretty solid here. Let's level up these abilities and see where they end up as far as damage. Boy, I wish I could just auto-max this. That would be cool. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, so Order of Chaos. Cleanses target ally. This is like what we went over. These are the final numbers. I'm not going to go over them right now. I'm trying to keep this video short. We will do a whole nother video where we totally go over all this stuff. But just so that you guys, if you guys want to pause the video and take a look, you can for your own knowledge and whatever data. See here, does armor piercing damage. Cool. Obviously no epic yet, but probably soon because that's how they do. But anyways, Alrakis was born in the chaos, molded by it. The jungle spirits twisted his mind. In reply, he forged an armor from their soul steel. Oh, Rayla gives this little... Oh, they're like friggin' born enemies, huh? Well, anyways, hope you like this video. I'm going to do another video with him soon, probably after the boss invasion. I'm going to be pretty busy during the boss invasion, obviously with playing the boss invasion. But after that, we're going to dive into him. Maybe I'll do it during the boss invasion. Who knows? Please show me some love down in the comments. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Put the notification button there. Again, comments really help my channel out a lot. And also, obviously, subscribing if you're not. Hope to see you guys soon. Talk to you later. What is up, everybody? If you like the content I put up, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, and leave me a comment below letting me know what you think of today's video.